Hey there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So my vision for Carmel is to see Carmel become more of an art town. I know that the idea currently for the city planning, and from what I gather from the Republican and the Democrat, is to keep Carmel more, I guess, vibrant, keep people attracted to Carmel, is to continue with the exponential development rate. And as you know, in my campaign, my core principal policy is to put a pause on that. I think we're at a great spot right now. We just need to maintain. So alternatively, my vision is to see us lean more into the arts. We've got a great foundation for it. I just think it's a little undertapped, underutilized. We have an arts district that is a little lacking in art, especially from local artists. So I've talked to literally dozens of local artists just going around knocking doors, and a lot of them are pretty disappointed in our arts district, and they're really excited for my idea, which my idea is to, instead of, we've been paying some guy in California like $250,000 a statue, and a lot of people don't even like it. We have an art committee that doesn't even, it's an advisory board, and they're mostly ignored. So they've recently experienced, or the head of the art committee has expressed some frustration with the way things are currently going, and expressed an interest in the next administration, the next mayor, essentially, to address the issue of completely ignoring them and doing whatever the mayor wants. Paying however much they want for things and completely disregarding them. So what I'd like to do is have an art festival where all local artists, or at least state of Indiana artists, can show off their artwork at an art festival, and then all of the neighborhoods can come out and gather tickets. Each family member or each member of a household gets 2 tickets. In each ticket gets them 1 vote for whatever they want, and then they go in and they vote for each set of artwork. And then at the end of the festival, all the tickets will be gathered up, and whoever has the most tickets will be considered kind of the winner. The way I want to handle that is basically there will be a section of property or land or the face of a building or something that's going to be have artwork done to it. Basically, here's an area that Carmel is interested in fixing up, or here's an empty roundabout that we want to put a statue in, or there was an existing statue here that we auctioned off, and the proceeds of that are going to fund this festival as well as the future art. So here's the plot of land, and then each artist can give basically a mock-up, an idea of what they want to do. And also show off the other artwork that they have, so people walking by can get a feel for kind of what they do. So gives exposure to the artists. People could also potentially buy artwork that they might like from an artist that they already have up right there. But also, I would like to take the top 3 or top 5 winners, whoever has the most tickets, basically most votes, take those top 5 and then ask them for a quote. And then if the top one is within reason, like close shot of the others, then we're gonna obviously go with that one. But if the top pick is like, $20,000-$30,000 higher than everybody else, then we're probably going to go with the run-up and third and so on and so forth. So as long as the prices are reasonable. Now, if everybody has like high price, but the 5th one is like really low, then the lowest one might be an outlier, and we'll go ahead and go with whoever is reasonably priced up top, just so you know. But I like the idea of not being able to be forced, like, oh, we're bound to this one, and they can charge whatever they want and completely screw the city price-wise. I would like to get some market competition and also give other artists a chance who came close at least. So that's my total vision for that. Also, Carmel has a lot of festivals, and we're kind of a festival town already, so it'd be really easy to lean into that kind of stuff. And I would like to see a couple more festivals. I remember going to Louisville, this is some years ago now at this point, but they had a international festival. I know Carmel has something similar, but it's nowhere close in scale or scope. There were tons of food vendors here, all with authentic food, and it was a really amazing time. Took up a massive area in downtown Louisville, right by the river, right next to the bridge, and I think it'd be really cool to have Carmel do something similar to that. I don't know if we have the physical space to do something of that scale, but it would be really cool to lean into more cultural type festivals as well. It's kind of cultural arts, but I was I was thinking it'd be nice to see more Carmel art be done, like murals on fronts of buildings, things like that. But culture arts, I think, would also be cool to add into that. So that's pretty much all I've got as far as that's concerned. If you have any questions or comments or ideas, please feel free to comment on the video. I will read those and see if maybe, hey, like that's a good idea. We should incorporate that as well. Side note, I would like to have more nightlife activity for some of the younger professionals we've been trying to attract and to all these currently built 5-story apartment buildings. Carmel after 11 o'clock is like a ghost town. Which is it's kind of a bummer, especially for me personally, because I would like to go out and do things still a little bit later at night, especially with an art town. A lot of these creative types have a tendency to stay up late and want to brainstorm and think up ideas late at night, and it'd be great to have some kind of venue to do that. So I'm not talking like a dance club or anything like that, but just, you know, some kind of cafe or something where people can go and hang out and share ideas, or maybe like a tavern, jazz club, something like that. I think that would be really, really cool, and Carmel would greatly benefit from it. So it doesn't need to be like a dance club or anything like that. Now, if there was dancing, but like West Coast swing or ballroom dancing, I think that'd be really cool, because a lot of dancers like that do dance till like super late at night, and of all ages too. So I personally come from West Coast swing. I've done a lot of these events, and I'm used to dancing till like 4 or 5 in the morning, just all hours of the night with a whole bunch of other people on the dance floor. So it's a really good time. So anyway, that's another side kind of tangent as well. That would be in the business development. I am open to more development as long as it is 1 or 2 story business retail space. I've talked to a number of local business owners who feel like they're getting priced out. So I would like to see some of that development, especially if it'd be like in a horseshoe shape with a green space in the middle for people to hang out. And then all the sound that would come from the buildings is function like in the middle, and have a parking garage on the other side of the street to absorb some of the noise that might come out of that horseshoe shape. So anyway, so that's all I've got. But I really appreciate you being here. As always, stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.